Hello there, commanders, and welcome to another Total War Arena news update. It has been a while since I was able to say it, but here we go again. As you can see, we just gotten the news update literally just a few minutes ago, so I jumped onto it, translated it, and doing a video on it to let you guys know as quickly as possible. I haven't read it yet, so I'll read through the article together. But as you can see in the title, September 23rd is going to be the next test. It's like, we'll go live on September 21st, so maybe like forever go live, not just for the next test, because otherwise it would be September 23rd to September or October or whatever, something, right? But September 23rd, that's what we know. We'll read later and maybe we'll find out what the hell is going on. Also, from other news, if you didn't know, today, 6th of August 2020 marks the 10th anniversary of SUNTZU being founded. So yeah, 10 years ago I founded SUNTZU as a Napoleon Total War competitive clan, and 10 years later, here we are. Anyway, let's go on to the news. The version number of massively multiplayer online strategy game Total War Arena, developed by Creative Assembly and exclusively represented by NetEase Treasure Ship, was officially approved today. Well, that's good news, okay. Yeah, today is a very special day. Not only Arena got approved, but also SUNTZU is 10 years old. The official immediately announced that a given file 9U23, okay, so that's just 23rd of September, does not delete files online. Okay, delete files online. It's either literally not deleting files, as in you only have to download a patch instead of downloading the entire game all over again. But something that is very much more likely is that they will just not delete the progress that we have made in the past two tests. So if you've gotten to tier 8, tier 9 in the previous test, you still got that. So that's probably the news, but we'll read on and maybe we'll find out which is the case. Players will become legendary commanders in the game, participate in the magnificent battlefield of 10,000 people. 60 max. Participate in 10v10 real-time confrontation, witness the 4 historical camps. Okay, so this is again something. They teased a possible 5th faction all the way back in, I think, April. Anyway, whenever the March test finished and they announced the May test, or it was an April test, but it was actually a May test because it only was on the last 2 days of April. Anyway, they teased a 5th faction, but they didn't deliver on it. But okay, coronavirus happened, etc., etc. But now they had 5 months since then, and 6 once September hits. So yeah, they should have more than enough time to polish that, but maybe they are saving that for later. And also maybe they're just copy-paste the general description of the game, because that's what it is for now. And I know it sucks that they have to repeat themselves, but I very much understand why they need to repeat themselves in such a manner. Anyway, continuing on. So far, no new faction being teased. That's the takeaway here. Witness the 4 historical camps spanning thousands of years of civilization, lead hundreds of units to form a great military force, join the arena and write your legendary epic. The non-deleting appointment is now open. Non-deleting appointment, I'm guessing that's just registration. So you register just as you were registering before, and you wait for an email with confirmation that you got into the testing. But maybe it is an open beta, or probably not. Probably closed beta, and what you had before was closed alpha, or as they called it, pioneer test, which is just a different name for alpha, really. So anyway, registration is now open. So link in the top right corner and in the description to my video on how to register to Total War Arena. But if they change the registration process, I will make a new video on the new registration process and update it here as well. But if they didn't and it still works the same, then no need to really. But maybe I'll still do it. We'll see. Inheritance and upgrade of series IP. Total War Arena has a new look. Okay, new look, so like graphical overhaul. We got one graphical overhaul between Steam version and Wargaming version, and now this Chinese version looks very much like the Wargaming version, but maybe we're getting something new. I mean, a lot of people were saying that the UI looks old and not modern and blah blah. I personally have no problems with the UI. I think UI is really fucking good actually, but that's just my opinion, right? No, I shouldn't have said that anyway. As an important milestone of Sega, the Total War series is the most successful historical strategy work in history, relying on the acclaimed grand battle scenes and in-depth strategic and tactical gameplay. It has won the recognition of a large number of players around the world. The Total War Arena as a new series of online multiplayer, Heritage IP brings a lot to upgrade the essence of transformation at the same time. Okay, that was very, very English, but it's a Google translation. What do you expect? It's, again, just a general description of Total War Arena and Total War series as a whole. In terms of game background, the arena incorporates multiple historical civilization spans of the standalone series, and players witnessed the legendary camps of Rome, Greece, Carthage, and barbarians competing on the same stage for the first time. In terms of gameplay, CA abandons complex strategic internal affairs system and focuses on purely large-scale battles. Kind of unfortunate wording there with abandons complex strategic internal affairs, but just drops the campaign and leaves the battles. That's what it is, but a little bit of unfortunate wording. Again, maybe just the translation is unfortunate. It leads commanders and units to form squads, fight with commanders in 10v10, and experiences the art of warfare with great strategy. I believe that players who love the Total War series can find the familiar full combat game experience in Total War Arena and feel the attempts and breakthroughs brought by Creative Assembly. So you have some kind of screenshot and the game looks exactly the same. Also, this is an old screenshot because I've seen that screenshot 5 months ago. Anyway, incarnate the legendary generals of the 4 major forces and start the road to becoming a king through the ages. Okay, so this is again a general description, but let's quickly go through it. In Total War Arena, players will play against the legendary commanders of the 4 camps of Rome, but this is literally what we already read. Whether it's Germanicus or Caesar of the Roman Empire or Alexander the Great of Greece, Hannibal of Carthage was also a military wizard. Note to history fans. Step into the ancient battlefield, fight side by side with great generals, and start a wonderful battle. In addition to the commander, each faction has unique forces and units such as Roman Legionary Brigade, the Greek Companion Cavalry, the Barbarian Dacia Warrior, and the Carthage War Elephant. The commanders of the corresponding camp also have special talents and skills which provide unique combat power bonuses for hundreds of military units in the camp. Arena retains the military restraint and morale blows that are characteristic of the Total War series and has higher requirements for player formation and command and has great strategic depth. I agree with that. That is an accurate description. Even though you have only 3 units as compared to 20 to 40 units in regular Total War titles, those 3 units have so many abilities and you have to coordinate with other 9 players in your team, or just a few of them that are directly around you, that it really is much more difficult to master Total War Arena than it is to master regular Total War game. Not saying that the regular War game is easy either, but again, that's my subjective opinion, which I shouldn't be pointing out, but some people might take offense to it. So yeah. Kind of hypocrite in here, but whatever. Continuing on. The formation of real arms enters the hearty battlefield of thousands of people. In this exciting world of cold weapons, player will return to ancient battlefields and experience multiple historical battlefields based on classic battles. You can go to the Second Punic War and lead a war elephant across the Alps. Lead 300 Spartan warriors to resist the Persian. Can you though? Can you though? Because right now there is no Persia in the game. So did they split their tongue? Or did they just say it because, well, there is Leonidas, there is Spartan Hoplite or Royal Spartans units. There's actually Spartan Hoplite and Royal Spartans, both units exist in the game. And you can take exactly 300 of them and you can actually lead them down the hot gates, not spring. But there is no Persian Empire. That may mean that there will be. But again, maybe someone didn't do the research of what they can say and what can't. We will see. Because, as I said, that may just be a coincidence. Because, yeah, you have Leonidas, you have 300 Spartans, you have the hot gates, but the only element that is lacking is the Persian Empire. But maybe they just wanted to sound cool. But maybe Persia is the actual fifth faction. But given that it's a Chinese race, maybe it will be China, who knows. Anyway, continuing on. Resist the Persian Empire at Hot Springs Pass and fight Capitoline with Germanicus. Okay. Adhering to the unparalleled large-scale battlefield performance of... Germanicus could literally just fight barbarians. Maybe not in Teutoburg Forest because that was Varus, but then avenge them. Adhering to the unparalleled large-scale battlefield performance of Total War Arena supports up to nearly 10,000 units fighting on the same screen. Yeah, except you can't do that. 6,000 is max if everybody takes infantry, unless you up the unit scale, and now it's like 150 or something. Anyway, well, 150 is still be 9,000 max. Fighting on the same screen, the phalanx sequence of the battle, the group shooting of archers, the ferocious charge of the lancers, and the shocking confrontation of hand-to-hand combat. Every detail of the battlefield is evidence of the quality of Total War Arena. And each battle will bring a hearty and fresh experience because of the real-time decision-making operations of 20 players. That is a very accurate description and I really like it actually. Because yeah, even though there's only a set of like what, 13 maps I think? I don't remember the exact number, but 13 I think. And you can fight thousands of battles and none of those battles will be, well, they will be similar, but none will be the same. Because there's just a countless amount of possibilities of how players can play the game out and what units they'll bring, etc, etc. So yeah, there's a great variety and it never gets boring. As long as the gameplay is good, and it really is good, you'll get enjoyment out of this game. That's something I can guarantee. Unless you're not a man of culture and you don't enjoy great strategic and tactical gameplay. But to each his own. Pioneer test. Gains warm reputation. Nettie's treasure ship injects fresh blood. Okay, so now they're referring to what happened earlier in the tests. As early as March, Total War Arena opened the Pioneer test. This is also the first appearance of Nettie's treasure ship after announcing the Agents Total War series. That rings an alarm bell and raises a red flag. Because this is the exact thing that happened last time. Because Total War Arena was the first title that Wargaming Alliance was publishing. When Wargaming Alliance was essentially Wargaming publishing other like developers' games. So yeah, Total War Arena was supposed to be the flag game, the flag title of that Wargaming Alliance, and then they failed. So yeah. Anyway, let's hope that they will not make the same mistakes here. And I'll just briefly point out that the biggest mistake that I think they made was the lack of marketing, or if there was any marketing, there was some. But it was very, very minuscule and they just need to put more into marketing. Thank you very much, that's my feedback for that. Just market the game because the product is insanely good. As long as it's actually able to reach the audience will stay and appreciate the game. Okay. There's also one more factor, but I'll leave it for later. Maybe we'll do a podcast. There we go. The brand new version of Total War of the Arena displayed in this test evokes players' unprecedented enthusiasm for fighting. The game adds stronghold gameplay and resurrection mechanism in 10v10 mode. Yeah, for a second I thought maybe this is like attack defense mode, but no, stronghold is literally the 5 points A, B, C, D, E that you capture, and then you can capture the base. So that's what it is. In 10v10 mode, which enhances the gameplay and the game rhythm, is more fun. Arguable, but overall I agree. The team voice function is embedded, which makes communication and command of the battlefield more convenient. It is reported that in the future, heavy content such as the guild system will continue to appear. I mean, yeah, they said the same during the wargaming version, it never did, but hey, maybe this time around. Oh well, if the game survives for long enough, it will definitely appear sooner or later. We just need to make sure that the game survives. NetEase, as an important strategic partner of Sega and Creative Assembly, has been listening to the feedback of Chinese players and working with CA to continuously polish and optimize Total War Arena. CA's chief game designer, Elliot Locke, well, he's chief game designer now, also said, "We are very excited to..." I knew that tweet was about Total War Arena news. I fucking knew it. Yeah, essentially earlier today I saw on my Twitter that Elliot Locke posted just a bunch of emojis with, going through a bunch of feelings. And I was like, something's happening. And well, I was right. Okay, continuing on. We are very excited to bring Total War Arena to Chinese players. We know that you are looking forward to a faster pace and deeper strategy of the full battle series. That just actually sounds like a harder game to master, because faster pace and deeper strategy at the same time, that's a lot more skill that you need to put in to get 100% out of it. But is it actually faster pace and is it actually deeper strategy? Deeper strategy, yes. Faster pace, no, I think. Because, well, even if you just look at the average battle time, it has skyrocketed. Previously it was maybe like 8 minutes average battle time. It's hard for me to tell because I don't have like a solid data, but 15 was absolute max, otherwise the timer runs out and whoever has the most points wins. But here, battles that last 20-25 minutes are not uncommon occurrence. They happen every now and then. Sometimes it's a stomp and you finish in 5 minutes, sometimes 10, sometimes 15, but yeah, those 20 and 25 minutes battles happen quite a lot too. So yeah, faster pace, not really. Although I know length is not the same as pace, but still. Now, this is Total War Arena. We can't wait to let you experience the game. Total War Arena will be held 23rd of September. Does not delete files online. It does not delete progress. Call up all commanders who love historical strategies. Let us assemble a legion and join the journey of war that spans thousands of years. Go to arena.163.com to make an appointment and write your own legendary epic. Please pay attention to the latest information. Blah, blah, blah. Official microblogging. What? Can you just have Twitter? God damn it. I mean, the thing WeChat is like Twitter? I don't know. I don't know Chinese media and I don't really want to know. But anyway, 23rd of September, we are getting to the Arena test. Whether it is closed beta, open beta, no, it has to be closed beta because they mention appointments, right? So you are recruiting, you are applying to the test. So it has to be closed. So it's closed beta, let's call it like that. The question is it just starts 23rd of September and continues on until open beta, just like Wargaming did? I mean, Wargaming was a few like weekend tests, and after that, bam, okay, closed beta now, the servers are online all the time. And then bam, open beta. nothing really changes. But it's now open, technically. And the servers are online all the time. So, well, we didn't get any 23rd to something, which I think we were always getting. All the time they were announcing a test, they were giving us concrete dates of both the start and end, or and end, because British accent is superior, and this is the reason why. But I blame my English teachers who have hammered into me the American accent, and screw them. They didn't know what they were doing. Continuing on, away from my rambling, the counter-argument to that is that this is the first time they have told us the next test with such an advance. Today, as I said, it's 6th of August, so we have 6 weeks until this happens. And before we had like 1 or 2 weeks of head start, of prior notification, so yeah. Maybe more details will be revealed as we get closer to the release date, but release date is a buzzword that maybe I shouldn't use. Start date of this new phase that is 100% accurate and can be fit into anything. So yeah. Please subscribe to this channel for more arena news that will be coming as soon as I get any more news, because this is just the beginning. I will make a video just like this time, upload it as quickly as possible to let you guys know what is going on with Total War Arena. But hey, it didn't die, which some people were afraid of, and I kinda get why. But hey, you were wrong, Total War Arena is alive, and hopefully better than ever. We still didn't get any patch notes or any hints about what the next patch may bring, so yeah, those will definitely be the topics that we'll be covering the closer we get to the beginning of the next phase. As for now, this is all the news we have, so stay tuned for more, and let me know in the comments below, what do you think about it? Are you excited? See ya guys, on arenas, battlefields, and before that most likely in a lot of more Total War Arena news videos. And as a side note, today, since it is the 10th anniversary of SUNTZU, I started a mega marathon on Twitch that will be running literally for over 2 weeks, starting from a few hours ago. So tune in to my Twitch channel and you can witness the past few years of SUNTZU history, the English speaking part, because well, the Polish wouldn't really be that welcoming to everyone, right? Okay. Give my Twitch channel a visit and remember to stay tuned. Bye!